friends, welcome back. My name is Dawn and this is Living a Word-Filled Life. And the title of today's video is To Fear or Not to Fear? That is the question, and the Bible has the answer. So there is a whole lot of things going on in this world right now that's provoking fear and promoting fear. So I wanted to start by defining fear. What is the definition? Fear is a basic, intense emotion and a natural reaction to a perceived threat or danger, which can be real or imagined. And statistically, just FYI, 90% of things that people fear never come to fruition. So, what is fear? It is a big old waste of time created by the enemy. And does it accomplish anything? Yes, it accomplishes more fear. So when you have fear, more fear comes. And I'm not saying don't be prepared for something like a hurricane, for example. Get prepared as the Lord leads, but don't focus on the fear. Instead, speak and agree with God's word, not the enemy's proposal. So I have an example. We live in Florida, and Hurricane Sally in 2020 turned at the last minute in our direction. And people were freaking out. They were calling us. And we know that's coming from their concern for us. But our response was, and always will be, we do not participate in natural disasters. We just don't. And so that night, we did what Jesus showed us to do in the Bible. We prayed and we went to sleep. That's what we did that night. I know neighbors were telling us, oh, we were up all night and we were so worried and blah, 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 blah. We prayed and we went to sleep. We see this in Matthew chapter 8, verses 23 through 27. And it says, Then Jesus got into the boat and started across the lake with his disciples. Suddenly, a fierce storm struck the lake with waves breaking into the boat. But Jesus was sleeping. The disciples went and woke him up, shouting, Lord, save us. We're going to drown. Jesus responded, Why are you afraid? You have so little faith. Then he got up and rebuked the wind and the waves. And suddenly there was a great calm. So what happened with Hurricane Sally? Well, our neighbors lost 2 cars in the floodwaters. And they're just a couple doors down from us. Many lost furniture. Every single house on our street, but ours, had severe roof damage. Many of the houses on our street lost trees that fell into their driveway, into their house, onto their cars. We have a lot of really big mature trees. We lost no trees. And the only thing that happened was that, to back it up a little bit, the week prior, my husband and I had talked about taking down a fence. We hadn't been in this house for very long. We talked about taking down the fence in the backyard because we like the wildlife. There are deer in the neighborhood and we like them to come through our yard. And so we thought, we need to take this fence down. Well, the hurricane helped us with that. So it was very easy to take our fence down because it was leaning. And then we had the city people, come and pick up the debris because they were picking up everybody's debris. So we didn't even have to pay to remove the fence. So it actually helped us. So the bottom line is speak to the problem, the storm, the fear. Don't allow them to speak to you. So you be blessed. Thanks for being here. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.